What's up, guys? It's me, still and guess what? Darrelle Revis is back. Revis Iceland is back. But, let's not get too happy, now that he's back. I believe maybe he's probably out of shape. He's probably rusty. I don't think he'll get a lot of playing time. He's probably going to spend most of his time in the bench. But maybe he was, active during, when he was a free agent. Maybe he, stayed healthy. Maybe he did, workouts and stuff. I don't know. But that's what I believe. I think when he comes back, he might be a little overweight. I think he might be a little, rusty. Like I said, I don't think he's going to be Revis Iceland. I don't really think Revis Iceland will ever come back. He was really good back then in his primes, with the Jets. He did okay with New England, but I don't believe he's on his primes again. I think he's old. I really think he's old. He's like what, 30 something. But I believe he had injuries. And stuff, and I believe he's kind of old now. But he could actually maybe do good. Maybe he could do good. I'm not gonna say he's gonna drip. I'm not gonna say he's gonna do great. Like last week I did a video on Nathan Peterman, who I was like, maybe this guy could actually be good. And he threw 5 picks in one game, so Um, but I'm gonna say that I think maybe Darrelle Revis, he could do okay. He might do average. I think he's gonna have an average season. Average season. I think he's gonna do pretty good. That's what I mean with an average season. But maybe he might not. I'm gonna just say he might not. I'm not gonna say he's gonna have an average season. I really think he's not gonna do well at all. That's what I think. Darrelle Revis, this is nothing against you, man. I am a huge fan of you. I'm just saying, this is what I like to talk about sports, and it's what I believe right now. Maybe he could actually do good. I'm just saying if he ever watches this video, which I think he won't. But if he actually does, man, I got nothing against you. It's nothing against you, right? I think you're a great player. You're a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion. I have huge respect for you. He's from Pennsylvania, Aliquippa. He played with the Pittsburgh Panthers, if I'm right. So I got a huge respect for him. Because he played in Pittsburgh and he's from Pennsylvania. So it's not against you, man. You're a great player. But anyways, back to the video. I should have letting Darrelle Revis know if he actually ever watches this video. But now he's gonna play with the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs who lost Eric Berry. I would say it was really good move by the Chiefs, because I'm gonna just say that the Chiefs might need some help on defense, and maybe Darrelle Revis could actually come back somehow. Maybe he could actually come back somehow, and maybe he actually does have a great season. And thinking about it, I would say it's a good move by the Chiefs, but who should have signed him before? That's Seattle Seahawks. I really think the Seahawks should have signed him, but I remember I wanted the Steelers to sign him, but then I was like, I just want to get our defense. I want our defense to get younger, not older. But the Chiefs are a team that need corners, right? He's coming back. They lost sorry guys about that. They lost he's a great player. I'm sorry. But Eric Berry, right? He was hurt. He was another big part of their defense. Now he's out. They get Darrelle Revis. Maybe he could help their defense. Maybe he could actually help their defense a lot, or maybe not. Maybe he'll just get burnt by receivers, or maybe he could lock them down. But Darrelle Revis, like I said, he's a Hall of Famer. Maybe he just wants to play one more season just to see how. Maybe just I believe this might be his last season. Maybe he came back to maybe he said I just want to play one more year. Just to play one more season. Why not, right? Just to add more stuff to his legacy, right? Because he's already a Hall of Famer, but he maybe wants to play a little more. Just for fun, right? And like I said, he's a really great player. I'm not gonna take away the stuff he has done in the past. I think he was like what in Madden 12. That's how I really found out who Darrelle Revis was. Cause on Madden 12, he was like the highest ranked player, right? Wasn't he? In all the teams, he was the highest ranked player. And that's who that's how I really, right? That's who I really found out who the, I mean, what, who? I mean, that's how I really found out who Darrelle Revis was, right? And then I started using him, man, and that's when I started to know more about him, you know. I did some research on him, you know, I saw where he came from and stuff, you know, I seen clips on him, or highlights of him, you know. You know, I was like, man, he was a really good player, and I started to like Darrelle Revis. But, you know, I would say it's a good move by the Chiefs. I was just letting you guys know that he's coming back for another season, but I don't know how good he'll do. You know, I don't know how good he'll do, right? But if you like this video, right? Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, right? It means a lot, you know. Like, you know, subscribe. It means a lot. Thank you guys for watching. And Darrelle Revis is coming back, so I'm gonna clap it up for you, man. I hope you have a great season, Darrelle Revis. Thank you guys for watching. It's me, still winning.